my name's Miss Brooks. I'm Head of Art here at Wykham Park Academy. We've got two other art department staff here, Mrs Martin and Miss Smith. You'll see those around in September. In addition to that, you'll also see our technician, who's Mrs Hamilton Pulley. She helps us around the department with preparations for our lessons. We've got three main art rooms, one per teacher, so I'll show you those in a moment. I'm also going to show you a sketchbook, so you get to see what our current Year 7s are doing, so you can get to see the flavour of what art is like at Wykham Park Academy. I really hope you enjoy this video and it gives you some introduction to our department here. So here we are at T5. T5 is the head of art classroom, that's mine. So welcome to art. In this classroom you can see we've got plenty of tables and chairs, and it seats up to 32 in this classroom. We've got a sink for washing and cleaning all the equipment, and we've got lots of things on display. Things like our sculptures that we've been doing in Year 8. At the back of the classroom, you might see that we've got some Year 10 work they're currently doing. And that's all our Year 11 folders. Got a printing press. Sculpture that's in the middle of being made, seed heads that we're drawing, and lots of visuals around the classroom. We've also got informative posters. This one's worth a look at because this is what we focus on when you come to the school in Year 7. We like to teach you from the beginning about the elements and principles of art and design, and these are what they are here. All of the schemes of learning will actually focus on these different things, so you'll learn more about those. Also worth noting that the preparation work that I've given you also focuses on these. Show you a Year 7 sketchbook so you get to see the sorts of things we're doing here in September with you. On the front you can see we have a sticky label. This is actually the school policy. It shows what you're going to get potentially at the end of Year 11 at the top box there, and how the student is successfully working towards that in Year 7. Obviously he's got a long while to go before Year 11. So this is Freddie's sketchbook. Inside cover, you'll see the art department assessment objectives. We have 4 main things that we assess on in art and design, and you'll get to learn all about those in September. The very first thing we do with you is do a baseline test. That shows us what skills you already have that you're bringing to us in September. What we've asked our students to do here is draw their own shoe. You can see Freddie's done a really good job here. I've given them some targets and he's identified which ones he wants to do in green pen here. We also look at artists all the way through Year 7 and right the way through to GCSE and A-level. Here, Freddie's been analysing an artist called Ernst Haeckel, who uses black pen to draw natural forms like shells. We analysed this so that they could actually understand Ernst Haeckel's work before I asked them to draw in his style. Here, Freddie is practising how to draw like Haeckel, using black pen and lots of mark making. Then he's put this into practice and drawn a shell from real life and used black pen. Again, it's really important to think about your work. Am I doing well and what can I improve? So we use the WWW and EBI system, and that stands for what went well and even better if. I also add my comments and give people directions on how to improve in purple pen. The colour wheel. You might have come across this in primary school. It's where we teach people how to mix colours. Hopefully you might already know about the primary colours and the secondary colours. Here we've also looked at something called tertiary colours. You'll learn about that in September too. We've put that into practice here, and we've actually used lovely patterns and colours. And this is in response to an artist called Helen Wells. So you can see Freddie's put Helen Wells' response here. Again, he's been given some purple pen feedback. And in addition, you'll also see this. This is a school policy again. It's when we do assessment points, it's a yellow sticker, as we call it, and it's where you get to see what your current level is. So Freddie's got a 2C here, and this was assessment point 1. And again, you can see he's working out in green pen what he needs to do to improve. We then went on to talk about and learn about carnival headdresses. So here, Freddie's done quite a lot of research and analysis of some headdresses. Then he started to plan out some ideas for his own headdress. These are just quick sketches. Once he's done his quick sketches, he's now ready to come up with a much better idea for his headdress. You can see how his ideas have evolved and his drawing is much more detailed and refined in this final design. You can also see he's planned out how long it's going to take him to make the headdress. 5 lessons. And there he is, in his headdress, the final piece. He's evaluated it here. And he's had some feedback from me. After the headdresses, we went on to look at natural forms. And we drew in different media seed heads. You might recall they were in my room earlier. Here, Freddie's been working out what he's going to do with the seed head project. And he's learned how to draw seed heads. Here, Freddie's gone on to do some printing, and that's using ink and drawing directly into it and taking a print. Here, Freddie's used ink and has dipped sticks into it and drawn quite expressively using lots of different marks. He's analysed an artist called Angie Lewin, who uses seed heads in her work, And you can see Freddie's really improving his analysis here. He's got much stronger at doing it. And another assessment point here, assessment point 2, and Freddie's a 2C. Here, his planning is Andrew Lewin design. And again, a much more final one on the next page. We haven't yet finished this project, but here is how the final piece is looking so far. There's also a nice one of another student here too. You can see that we really focus on using lots of different media and being expressive in art and design.